All right, guys. We're joined from Jared Carrabis from Baseball is Dead. Jared, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. This is exciting.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're here at LECOM Park. Beautiful day. We're excited that baseball started back up. Maybe wish the offseason had gone a little bit better for the Pirates, but really just want your general thoughts on, where the Pirates ended last year. Paul Skeens, obviously the amazing rookie season, but then what were your expectations that this team was going to do this offseason? How did they live up to those expectations?
I think they fell short, is stating the obvious here. I think when you look at what the Pirates have been able to build here in terms of homegrown and getting fans excited about the future, any organization looks at something like that, at least from the pitching standpoint side of things, and you say, all right, well, let's build on this. Like, we've got something special here. And stating the obvious, the ability to spend is somewhat limited. So you're not going to be in the Juan Soto sweepstakes, but there is plenty of talent out there that would have been attainable for the Pittsburgh Pirates to be able to say, hey, look, like, we've built something internally here, but we're not going to rest on that. This isn't Disney World. We're not in the business of just creating attractions for you to come out to the game and see somebody. We want to get back to the postseason. We want to win a World Series. It's been a long time. So with that, I think the word is urgency. Was there urgency? You have a finite window here with Paul Skeens being the ace of the staff, the star attraction. And based on his comments a few months ago at the Fan Fest, he was like, yeah, nothing. Haven't talked about an extension. There's nothing there. So if that's the case, then the price tag is only going to go up. With each year that Skeens completes a major league season, the price tag goes up. Like, you're talking about shattering the Yamamoto, Garrett Cole contracts once Skeens becomes a free agent based on the ability, the talent, the body of work, and the age that he'll hit free agency. There's going to be some silly numbers being thrown around. It's disappointing when you know that, all right, let's face the facts. We only have X amount of years to win in the Skeens era. Like, let's be as aggressive as we can in that first offseason since he became a big leaguer. And, I love the addition of Tommy Pham. Got to talk to him earlier. I think he's going to really bring a ton to that clubhouse and, hopefully 500 plate appearances. If he makes 500 plate appearances, you're talking about a very good addition to the team. But in terms of going out and adding like a, hey, look at what we did type signing, trade, anything, it just didn't happen.
Yeah, and one of the guys that they brought in last year, former Red Sox Nick Yorke. You probably got to see him a good bit. What's your opinion here on Nick Yorke?
I love Nick Yorke. I was bummed. I mean, I got to interview Quinn Priester, so I like him now too. He seems like he's very mature and knows what he wants to be as a major league pitcher. But Nick Yorke works hard, can hit for average, can hit for power. You look at the numbers throughout his minor league career, and he's almost hitting 300. The OPS is around 800. He can steal bags. He can hit homers. He can hit doubles. He's a complete player, and I think it's a bummer for us in Boston because it was like, you've got 3 top 10 MLB prospects, and Nick Yorke being a former first rounder himself. I was excited to see that whole group come up together, but again, it's tough in Boston. Like, they're going to go out and sign the Alex Bregmans of the world and extend the Rafael Devers of the world. So there's only so many spots for all these guys. So he kind of became the odd man out. I'm excited to see what Quinn Priester can do. I think he's going to probably be either the first or the second starting pitching depth option for Boston this year. So that's cool that he was able to, even though he didn't have a spot on the big league roster, Nick Yorke, that he was still able to yield a return that was exciting. So, but I'm rooting for him. I mean, the second that, the deal went down, I reached out and I was like, man, I'm still going to be following you in your career and rooting for you. And, he's one of those guys. A lot of the Red Sox prospects are one of those guys that super nice, polite, humble. Like, I've come across some, I won't name any names. I've come across some first round, big money, bonus baby talent that they think that, it's Hall of Fame. Like, they haven't even made their debut yet, and they're talking about, their Hall of Fame speeches. But Nick Yorke, he's a grinder, and I'm excited for you guys to be able to see what he can do.
Yeah, we're certainly looking forward to him. And same with Priester. I mean, first round pick for us in 2019, and you saw him kind of come through the minors. You had big expectations of him. So yeah, we hope he turns out great for you guys too. Hopefully it's a win-win trade for both sides.
That'd be great.
If you're a baseball fan, definitely make sure you check out Jared's podcast. Where can everybody find your stuff?
We're everywhere that you can get podcasts. I think like our YouTube channel is a little bit tricky to find because Baseball is Dead and Section 10 are on the same page, but it's just like if you search Jared Carrabis Underdog, it should pop up. But if you prefer your podcast on YouTube, we're there. We have a bunch of content, video content outside the podcast that we're excited about. Dallas just launched Slab Lab. I don't know. He probably was yapping about that.
Yep.
That he's going to be doing something with Skeens today. So I'm excited to see what comes from that.
Good stuff. Hey, appreciate you hopping on.
Thanks for having me.
All right, thanks.